The question we're going to ask that we ask every week, do these albums belong in the book 1001 albums you must hear before you die? Like I said every week, obviously that's hyperbole because you could choose not to listen to any of these albums and live a perfectly happy life unless you're just a miserable SOB who's never happy. But essentially, what we're asking is, are these essential albums? For the most part, I wouldn't really argue with too many of these albums. I might argue a bit with the Elvis Costello album. I mean, I like Elvis Costello. He's well respected among musicians, and I can see how he's influenced certain artists. But between all of the different revisions of the book, Costello has six different albums that appears to have six albums. It's almost making a suggestion that you're GOAT tier, and I just don't see Elvis Costello being GOAT tier. And I don't think this is considered to be one of Elvis Costello's most important and essential albums. The only other one I might argue just a little bit is Michael Kiwanuka. And the only reason why I would argue that is because it's a newer album. And in my own mind, I think when making these lists, I think it's hard to know where to rank newer albums because I think it takes time to re-gauge an album's importance. I mean, on rare occasions you do have instant classics, but I think in most cases you need kind of the lens of looking back and seeing what its significance is. So yeah, my only issue with that album is it's still relatively new. But that being said, there's going to be a new revision of the book released in October 2026. And the last revision was 2021. So no doubt there's going to be a number of albums that are going to appear in the book that have been released since 2021. So I think it is what it is. And I can also understand part of the reason why, because you do want to sell more books. And I don't want to dis diminish newer albums anyways, because there are a number of excellent albums. It's just for me, it takes a bit of time for an album to be considered a classic in most cases. But that being said, let me know in the comments if there's any albums that have been released since 2021 that you personally would like to see in the revised version that's going to be released in October. If you want me to keep making content like this, please like and subscribe. Thanks for watching, and please stay safe.